He is very important indeed, related to the gender-based violence. So today, the Minister of Social Development, Lindiwe Zulu, conducted a walkabout to update members of the media and the stakeholders on the work of the Gender-Based Violence Command Center. The work of the center is central to the implementation of President Ramaphosa's emergency action plan on gender-based violence. To talk to us more about the center, I'm joined now in studio by the department's spokesperson, Lumka Oliphant. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through.
Good afternoon to you, Palisa. It's been a long day.
It certainly has been. Talk to us about the center, really, for someone who doesn't know what the center is all about and how it operates. Just share with us that light.
The center is a 24-hour center where social workers take calls and provide counseling or psychosocial services for victims or survivors of gender-based violence. It has been in operation since 2013, and when we went to Las Vegas, when it won some prestigious awards, we were with the SABC at the time then. So today, Minister went there because she's new and she also wanted to find out how it operates and what are the things that need to be strengthened on the gender-based violence. The most important and unique feature of the center is that it geolocates you, so you don't have to tell the social worker where you are. We are able to locate you and also to link you to services on the ground if you need those services. Yes, it needs a lot of improvement because as we have been working with it, we have been asked that and be told that the number is long. So Minister has to look at that and the department have to look at how to get a shorter number and also linking to other departments so that the response on the ground is strengthened.
All right. So as you say, it's been in existence since 2013. It's almost been, what, 6 years now? Yes. Success stories, really, that the center has achieved. Talk to us about that.
Yes, success stories is that people are using it because now that's the most important thing, that people are starting to be aware of it and also are using it. We've used it when former President Mandela died for people who needed psychosocial services. We've opened it as well for matrics every year, you know, when we have the high number of cases of matrics who are probably depressed and are, you know, wanting to speak to somebody. But the success stories is that, you know, people are being linked, women are getting services, and as we are going, as I've said, also, most importantly, it also caters for disability. We have a feature where those who are deaf can be able to access it.
I wanted to come to that point to say that if a person has a hearing impairment or a speech impairment, how do they get assistance?
Yes, what we have at the moment is a Skype facility where people can just add Help Me GBV, and we have a social worker that can be able to assist and speak and sign to a person who needs that service. So as also we went today, people are also giving other ideas, you know, as to how it can be improved even for the disability, for the disabled.
Now, with the scourge of gender-based violence and perhaps the emergency plan of action as announced by the President last month, how will the center speak to the action plan itself?
It has been speaking to the action plan because we must remember that firstly, people want a safe place to speak to. Women want a safe place and a safe person to speak to. They have been complaining that the other services of government, like your police, are not sensitive to what they go through. So it provides that kind of a safe place. It provides that kind of an emergency and referral system. We also in the department have what you call white doors, where we are able to link those who want to be removed from the service, from a situation, to be in a safe place, whether with children or just women, human trafficking, also men as well. We're also not saying that it's just for women, but it also for everybody across
and
the spectrum.
I was looking at the number of calls received by the center. If you were to compare when it started back in 2013, we're looking at only 376, but in March of this year, 68,434 calls. But the question really here, Lumka, is what are the end results? What happens to the cases reported?
The cases reported, first we keep them. If a woman says they want to them to be used as a case to justice, they can be able to do that. If a woman wants to be removed from a situation, they can be. If a woman just wants to speak, you know, not even wanting to open a case, but where they can talk to somebody, then we know that there is someone who is on the other side of the line, and also a free service.
All right, so basically you say that even if I were to call from your deepest rural area in Mpumalanga, it will still be able to pick up the location where I am.
It will be able to pick up your location, Palisa. You can also send a please call me, because sometimes we know that people don't have the airtime. You send a please call me and a social worker will call you back.
All right, so we'll leave it at that. Do you have that number for us?
Yes, I do.
All right.
It's 0800 428 428, 0800 428 428, star 120 star 7867 hash, star 120 star 7867 hash, or you can add on to your Skype, help me GBV, and a social worker will be at your service. Hopefully that it's not going to be the only time where the number is going to be publicized.
All right, so you're also looking at shortening the number, so you say?
Yes.
You may come back with a shorter number next time.
Yes, and also remember, it's not just a process where we can just be able to get the number. We had started negotiations with ICASA to give us with the number that comes with our cell phones. There is an emergency number that comes with our cell phones. At the time, they said it didn't belong to anybody. So Minister has said that she wants to reopen those negotiations because there is a call for a shorter number.
All right, interesting indeed. We'll leave it at this for now, but of course I will surely have you back, or the Minister in studio, to talk more about the centre, also in light of this scourge of gender-based violence. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
All right, many thanks there to Lumka Oliphant. She is the Department of Social Development's spokesperson, talking to us about the walkabout that Minister Lindiwe Zulu embarked on earlier today at this gender-based violence command centre. Though that number again is 0800 428 428. Taking a quick break, we'll come back with your sports update. Stay